It's our control. So every generation does a Haman. Now, how did Haman wanted to kill the Jews 2,000 years ago? He didn't have technology what Hitler and Shimo had. How would he do it? He wanted to kill Mordechai. Mordechai was the tzaddik of the generation, where the source of our power comes from the tzaddik of our generation. And amazingly, you see that how did Haman wanted to kill Mordechai? He wanted to hang him on a pole that is 50 amah high. You know what's 50 amah? That's like a 17-story building. Why can't you just hang him on a little pole? Why do you need 50 amah? So Haman was very, very smart. He knew he cannot kill millions of people. He didn't have armies. He didn't have concentration camps or trains. How would he kill them? How would he kill the entire nation? He says, I'm going to go from the back door. I'm going to kill their leader. Now, I'm not going to kill him physically. I'm going to take him to the 50th gate of impurity. He knew that in Mitzrayim, that in Egypt, we were sunk into 49 gates of impurity. That we know that if they would stay one more day and fall into the 50th gate of impurity, they can't leave Mitzrayim anymore. They're gone. Haman said, I'm going to take the leader of the generation and I'm going to hang him on the 50th gate of impurity. If I'm going to have possession, if I'm going to have control over their tzaddik, then they're all going to be my slaves. Why? We see how it started. How did the whole thing started? That all the Jews, they went to this feast and they started mingling and assimilating and partying. Half a year feast. Can you imagine half a year party? And for half a year they were mingling with each other. No, she's a nice girl. They were assimilating. So Haman had control, and he knew if he's going to control the top, then he's going to be able to control everybody. He doesn't need to kill their bodies. Hitler and Shimo wanted to kill our bodies. Haman was a little bit smarter. He says, I don't need the bodies. I'm going to kill their souls. And the only way for me to control them is if I go to the head. Amazingly, every time that we read the Megillah and we say the name Haman, what do? Start going crazy. In some congregations, the minhag is only when you say Aman Ha'agagi. What's the Hagagi? What's Hagagi? Is that his last name? No. When the Zohar was talking about Milchemet Gigim, Milchemet Gog uMagog, this is what he's talking about. Haman Ha'agagi, the klipa that comes to penetrate into my brain and controls me. The exact same power of impurity that controlled them in Egypt 3,300 years ago, that convinced them that they're good where they are. It convinced them, you're good, you have a business, you have money, you have a house. Here, take a new car. That's what we have now. That's what Haman did then. This is the klipa. That's why he's called Haman Ha'agagi. He could not kill them with machine guns. He could control their mind. By controlling their mind, he puts them in a state of exile. They don't believe in God. They don't want to do Torah and mitzvahs. They assimilate. They kill their neshama. That's what Haman wanted. He wanted to kill our soul. He says, I don't need the body. Who cares about the body? Let me kill their souls. And every generation, this Haman comes to kill our soul. He doesn't care about the body. And you know how he kills it in our generation? The screens. You are magnets. You are glued to the screen. I don't need to tell you what the screen brings you to do. It takes you away from your source. So I was looking now to this direction.